everybody, it's Raya from Chicken of the Woods, and today's video is something that a lot of you have been requesting for quite a while, and that is an introduction video. So I'm gonna make one today. I'm gonna talk all about every single one of my animals, my 6 chickens, my 3 ducks, my 3 cats, 1 dog, 1 pig, and I think that's it. I have a lot of animals. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about myself, give you guys some information about who I am, how I got into the wilderness, how I got into mushroom hunting, and talk a little bit about my music. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure that you do so you don't miss any of my future or previous videos. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, Chicken Baby. Hi. So the very first animals I'm going to talk about are all of my chickens. Now, like I said, I have 6 chickens. We got Chicken Biscuit, Chicken Gravy, Chicken Frost, Chicken Penguin, Chicken Noodle, and Chicken Parm. And yes, for those of you who want to know, chicken is the first part of their name. Like, I don't just go around and saying, Biscuit, I'll call them Chicken Biscuit or Chicken Gravy. So this is Chicken Penguin. She is a beautiful chicken. The reason her name is Chicken Penguin is when she was a very young chick, she actually resembled a penguin. Now she looks more like a raven, but we decided to keep the name Chicken Penguin just because she responded to it and she'd grown used to it. Chicken Penguin's personality is so odd and definitely doesn't match any of my other chickens. First of all, Chicken Penguin is a very aggressive chicken. Whenever Chicken Noodle and Chicken Parm are snuggling with me, Chicken Penguin will just run up behind them and nip them right in the butt. I'm pretty sure she learned that from the ducks, but who knows? Hey, Chicken Penguin. Hey. My family and I like to make fun of Chicken Penguin because of how large her butt is. Basically, her whole body is just her butt. And that is why we call her Fat Bottom Betty. Oh yeah. Now let's talk about Chicken Gravy, who's taking a little dirt bath right here. I absolutely love Chicken Gravy because she is such a silly looking chicken. She has these big bright bungy eyes, which you can see right there, and a walnut comb, which is that top of the thing on her head. Now the next thing about Chicken Gravy that is so cute are her little tiny feathered feet. Now I'm not real sure why she has feathered feet and her sisters don't, but it's so cute. So Chicken Gravy got her name because of the way that she looks. She looks like a cup of gravy or like a stove pot of gravy. And luckily her name has aged pretty well because she still looks like gravy. Oh yeah, Chicken Gravy. Look at those pants. So of all my chickens, Chicken Gravy is definitely the feistiest and the most easily flustered chicken. Chicken Gravy is so cute because she is such a small chicken, but she definitely makes up for her size and her very large personality. We like to call Chicken Gravy the Spitfire just because of how she runs around the property, acting like she's bigger and more aggressive than every other chicken. Get it, Chicken Gravy? I absolutely love Chicken Gravy just because of her size. She's such a tiny little chicken, but she makes up for it and her huge personality. Chicken Gravy loves to stomp all around the property, acting like she's a giant chicken. But in all reality, she's just so little. I want you to think of like a normal sized chicken, like Chicken Biscuit, and just squish it. That's Chicken Gravy. She's just a squished little chicken. Everybody, this chicken that I'm holding is Chicken Biscuit. Now, Chicken Biscuit is a very sweet and loving chicken. Not only does she love to hug me, but she loves to hug any new person or anybody else in my family. She is so snuggly, but she also has a very adventurous side. She loves to take hikes with me and my family when we go up to the mountains, and hopefully soon she will get to go camping with us. It may not look like it right now, but Chicken Biscuit is a very energetic chicken. She spends a lot of her time hopping about the land looking for worms and snakes and everything of the sort. I know a lot of you are probably wondering why Chicken Biscuit is my favorite chicken. And a long time ago, when Chicken Biscuit was a tiny baby, We ordered her from a store in Massachusetts. Now, we ordered 10 chickens along with her, and of those 10, Chicken Biscuit was the only one to survive. And she was just barely gonna make it. Hey, you. So I actually nursed Chicken Biscuit back to health, and she grew from a tiny, tiny little chicken to this beautiful, beautiful bird. Good job, Chicken Biscuit. She has been with me ever since then, and she never leaves my side. Good job, beautiful. Other than being energetic and very adventurous, Chicken Biscuit is a social animal. She'll say hi to just about anyone. You know, if some new person comes to our house, she loves to go up to them and tell them a little story and, you know, try to get them to hug her like I do, but they're a little, Chicken Biscuit is a very brave chicken. She's not really afraid of anything except for hawks, but most chickens are. Chicken Biscuit loves to be social. She loves meeting new people and telling them all sorts of stories. The thing that's pretty funny about Chicken Biscuit, just due to the fact that she's a chicken, is her love for being the center of attention. Whenever I film, she makes sure that she's right there and always being the one who's getting most of the camera action. She loves it. She always gets real sappy and gives me these beautiful hugs. I think she knows that she's on camera. Something like that. Say Chicken Biscuit can be a little bit of a spoiled brat sometimes. It's not too bad, but she'll get angry when I don't feed her enough oatmeal or mealworms, and she'll put up a little fit, but she gets over it and gets on to her life as usual. But she's such a cute and silly chicken. Good job, you. Chicken Biscuit's favorite pastime activity is listening to me play my guitar. She loves to just sit there and listen to the beautiful melodies that I create, and she loves to hear me sing and make up new lyrics. She's a pretty good critic, aren't you, Chicken Biscuit? Overall, Chicken Biscuit is probably the most energetic and enthusiastic chicken that I own. So the next chicken I want to talk about is Chicken Noodle. Now, Chicken Noodle is almost as snuggly as Chicken Biscuit. The only difference is Biscuit gives you snuggles, but Chicken Noodle takes them from you. If you stop petting Chicken Noodle, she will demand that you continue, and if you don't, she'll peck you right in the eyeball. And that's just how feisty she is. But overall, Chicken Noodle is such a gentle and loving chicken. She loves to go on adventures. Chicken Noodle is not a shy chicken. In fact, yesterday, we had one of those Amazon delivery ladies come to our house, and Chicken Noodle saw that the door was open and hopped right in, looked at her and was just like, "I'm ready to go." And she was just like, "Oh no, not a chicken." But that's just how kind and loving Chicken Noodle is. So Chicken Noodle is actually the younger sister of Chicken Parm. They're not blood related, but we got them at the same time. These two are a little bit younger than my other chickens, and they actually started off as my sister's pets, but over time they kind of became mine, and I feel bad for Chicken Noodle and Chicken Parm every once in a while because Chicken Penguin absolutely loves to bite them in the butt. It's not like she's specifically attacking them just because she doesn't like them. I think it's just to show her dominance, but Chicken Noodle, she doesn't like it, and she always runs up to me to get a nice hug when she feels like she's, you know, being bullied. It's always good for her to have me here. So Chicken Noodle is a buff Orpington. You can easily identify Chicken Noodle because of her bright golden colors. Sometimes people mix up Chicken Biscuit for Chicken Noodle, and the main way to tell the difference between those two is Chicken Biscuit is a lot darker orange and has a larger comb. Now the comb is the top part of their head, that little spiky thing. And Chicken Noodle has a much smaller comb than Chicken Biscuit. So next I'm going to talk about my cat Rascal. Now Rascal is the oldest of my 3 cats. I have 2 male cats who are both black and 1 tabby female. Her name is Princess, the other one is Midnight, and this is Rascal. Hey you, buddy. Rascal is such a special cat to me. He's probably lived with me for 8 years. He's one of our oldest pets. Rascal is your typical lazy cat. He spends most of his day sleeping in the sunshine, cleaning himself, and just rolling around in the beautiful dirt and the beautiful grass. Every once in a while, he decides to get up and follow me around the woods. My favorite thing about Rascal is how nice he is to all my chickens. Not once has he ever laid a hand on any one of my beautiful birds, and I don't think he ever plans to. He is a wonderful friend. Everybody, this is Chicken Parm. Now, I love Chicken Parm because she is a very calm and quiet chicken. She's not like the other ones who are very talkative and very loud, and she's especially not like the ducks, who spend most of their time running around the property screaming their heads off. Chicken Noodle and Chicken Parm are both sisters. They came from our local farm supply. They aren't sisters by blood, but they are sisters just because they came from the same place. Now, Noodle and Parm, I would say, are 6 months old. They should be laying eggs soon, but they haven't started quite yet. Chicken Parm is such a quiet and gentle chicken. Not once has she ever laid her beak on any of the other ladies, so she's not aggressive whatsoever. She loves to go on a good adventure, especially with Chicken Biscuit and her mama. She loves to follow the ducks down to the creek and see what they're on about. Chicken Parm is probably the easiest one of my chickens to identify, second to Frost, just because of her beautiful coat. Chicken Parm is a breed called a laced Wyandotte. Now, this breed is very easy to identify just due to the fact of their laced-like feathers. Chicken Parm's favorite pastime is actually swinging in the hammock. A lot of times I'll look out the window and I'll see Chicken Parm by herself in the hammock, just swaying back and forth. Like I was saying with Noodle, Chicken Parm and Chicken Noodle both get bullied by Chicken Penguin. But it's so strange because Chicken Parm is my absolute largest chicken. But I guess Chicken Penguin has such a dominant personality that she really doesn't care. So Chicken Frost is probably the oldest chicken of all of my ladies. She is this beautiful, beautiful white chicken with little spots of black. Now her name came from actually someone on YouTube who requested that I name Chicken Frost Chicken Frost. The biggest personality trait of Chicken Frost is her talkative nature. She is very chatty and loves to give you little stories about what she saw during the day. Chicken Frost shares a lot of the same personality traits as Chicken Parm. The main difference is Chicken Frost is not a very quiet chicken. And now I'm going to show you an example of Chicken Frost talking. Yeah, Chicken Frost. And now that you've met all of my chickens, let's talk a little bit about the ducks. Guys, what's going on? No. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Hey everybody. Hi Gravy. Hey you bubs. Chicken Gravy. They spend most of their time just standing around being very strange acting, like what they're doing now. Other than walking in a row, my ducks' favorite pastime is standing behind the house where we have our wild bird feeders, and the birds actually drop all the feed down, and the ducks basically have a 24-hour buffet of free bird seed all day long. They love it. The leader of the 3 ducks is Babyest, and you can always identify Babyest because she has a deep belly laugh. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Everybody, this is Pippin. Pippin has triangular eyes that sometimes look a little bit angry. She also has the very chunky cheeks and the pretty pronounced waddle. Good job! The next duck I'm going to talk about is Frodo. Now, Frodo is pretty easy to identify just because she doesn't have any distinguishing features. She's not chunky like Pippin, nor is she skinny like Babyest, and her eyes are pretty normal. All in all, ducks are very loud, very rowdy. They love to play jokes on all the other chickens. They love to follow the leader, and most of the time they are pretty mischievous. So everybody, this is Autumn, and Autumn is something called a Carolina dog. Now, a Carolina dog is a dog breed that is specific to the Carolinas, which is actually where I'm located. Autumn is such a sweet and loving dog. She spends most of her time walking around the woods with me, following the chickens and making sure that they're all okay. She is definitely a watchdog. Now, her personality is very sweet. She loves to cuddle and snuggle and give you little kisses, but she can also be very jealous at times. Like if I'm out in the woods and I see Chicken Biscuit and I want to give her a nice snuggle, Autumn always sticks her nose right in front of Chicken Biscuit before she can, give me a hug or something like that. But Autumn, all in all, is a beautiful and wonderful dog. She is so sweet and she loves new company. Now everybody, let's talk about Bootsy Pig. This is Bootsy, everybody, and he is our pet potbelly pig. Hey, Bootsy. Hey, buddy. Hey, mister. Bootsy spends most of his days sleeping in the sunshine and getting back scratches from all the chickens who like to walk on him. Now, that thing on Bootsy right here is actually his collar. And, hey, Bootsy. We have to put a collar on him because if he isn't on a lead, he will actually go over to the farmer's house and eat all of his trash. And I mean all of it. Bootsy loves food. Sometimes after we give Bootsy a bath, we'll invite him into our house so he can sleep on the couch and watch a movie with us. He absolutely loves that. Is that right, Bootsy? Hey, Bootsy. Hey, Bootsy. Now that you guys know a little bit more information about all my animals, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. So, my name is Rya, spelled R-Y-A. My birthday is January. I'm 18 years old. For those of you who want to know, my zodiac sign is Capricorn, I'm pretty sure. So some of my hobbies include camping, hiking around with chickens, ice skating, mushroom hunting, and playing music. So I know some people wanted to know how my love for mushrooms came about. About 2 years ago, which is when I got into mushrooms, I watched a documentary called Fantastic Fungi. Now, this documentary kind of introduced me to the world of mushrooms, and ever since then, I've just been hooked. Science in school was always my favorite subject, and mushroom hunting has this extraordinary scientific aspect about it. Going out into the woods and collecting a new specimen and figuring out all its different properties is right up my alley. So the other part about mushroom hunting, which is pretty awesome, is the culinary side. So for those of you who don't know, my dad is a culinary genius, and he just so happens that he loves to cook mushrooms. So I go out into the woods and find the mushrooms, and he cooks them up, and we have fantastic feasts. My next favorite hobby is playing music for all of my chickens. I'm pretty sure that Chicken Biscuit loves it the most out of all my chickens, because she's always there when I sing to her or play different songs. And my favorite instrument is probably the synthesizer, but I don't have access to power all the time outside, so I'll just stick to guitar for right now. Well, everybody, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my brand new Chicken of the Woods video. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe.